Hey, good morning. Paul Farmer here. This is Freedom Project Live, episode 170. Happy Monday. Happy Martin Luther King's Day, King Jr.'s Day. Brand new week ahead of us. Very exciting. So what I'm doing on these is I share my journey online. So right now what I'm doing is I am sharing with you my journey to $10,000 a month with this opportunity I'm doing. It's actually more so with the training, with the let's just say training, with the steps that I'm following. I'm part of this private group, and they basically walk you through exactly how to go out and just crush it online. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm chronicling here, and I'm sharing with you exactly what I'm doing to make this happen. All right. So I'm going to probably keep this one pretty short today, but I do think I have some good things to share with you today. So first of all, as I stated last week, one of the things I was doing, well, my steps are these. Okay. So 75 connections a day. Now, 75 connections. I did it all last week. Friday, I did fall off a little bit. I think I did 30 or 40. I'm not sure what the numbers were on that day, but I didn't get to the 75. I just wasn't feeling very good that day. And I ended up making up for it throughout the weekend. So I still did get the numbers in. I actually did more than that, but I still did it. Okay. My plan is to do a video a day, sharing with you what it is I'm doing, what my numbers are, all that. And I do a live training for those that partner with me Monday through Friday. So I do a live training. I go over what it is I'm doing, how I'm doing it. You get to ask your questions, you get support. Honestly, like I don't know where you can get that. I don't know where you can get that, but it's more intimate, that kind of thing. Okay, I'll just throw you in and you go and okay, well, good luck to you. No, I walk you through. I help you out. Okay, so I'm doing that as well. What else am I doing? Those are the main things. And take a look at my shirt. Okay, my shirt says "Embrace the Suck." What does that mean? So what that means, and the reason I got this shirt was just more or less to remind me to embrace the time doing the things I don't want to be doing, because that is what successful people do. Successful people do the things that unsuccessful people don't want to do. So whenever I see this message, it reminds me, do the things that unsuccessful people don't want to do. So what are the things that unsuccessful people don't want to do? Well, one of the things they don't want to do for sure is reach out to people and ask if they're open. They don't want to do that. And if they do that, they do it in a very, very too middle of a number. That was terrible, but the action they take is too small. I was watching a video with where Ed Milet was interviewing Seth Rollins the other day. And one of the things he said, he was telling a story of this guy, because Ed Milet likes to work out. If you don't know who he is, check him out for sure. Guy's just awesome. Anyway, he was telling a story about how this guy in the gym had these massive traps, right? And he went up to the guy. He's like, "Hey, man, what are you doing to get these massive traps? Like, what are you doing?" And the guy looked at him like puzzled. He's like, "What do you mean? What am I doing?" He's all, "I work out till exhaustion, till failure. Like, I just keep going." And Ed Milet's all, "Yeah, well, that was a dumb question for me. I should have known." He's like, it's like in business. He's all, "How many phone calls do you make?" He's all, "Well, you make as many phone calls as you can make till you can't make any more. You max out." That's Ed Milet's whole thing. So just based on what I've been watching and learning from others that have gone and made just extraordinary numbers, just amazing, had amazing results. What they did was a minimum of 25 connections a day. They would create some type of valuable content, but a minimum of 25. And I'm going to go deeper into this tomorrow, but a minimum of 25, because what happens is you have the compound effect. And when you're reaching out to people, what's going to happen is you're going to find people that are open. And when you find people that are open, they may not be open to one opportunity, but it could open the door to something else. So it's not that you want to be focused so hard on just, oh, I just got to do it in this and this and this. No, it could open the door to other things. So by reaching out, you're learning how to communicate with people more effectively and so forth. So I kind of went off a little bit what I was going to talk about today, but what I want to talk about is what can you do to guarantee success, to guarantee you're going to get the results, to guarantee that you can start making income that really is going to make a difference for you and your family. What can you do? And it's really simple. I'm going to go over just a few things. Okay. One, you need to have a guide. You need to have somebody that's going to show you a proven method, not your method where you're just running around trying to figure it out. You're watching a bunch of YouTube videos. You're going from trainer to trainer, and you're just trying to piece everything together, and you test it for a week and you're like, well, that doesn't work. And you test it for another week, that doesn't work. And you're just going from thing to thing. That is not how you do it. You need a proven plan to follow. Preferably that plan should come from somebody that has the results you want to get already and has a proven track record of getting results. That is really where you want to be. Because without a proven plan, now I talked about this in my group, DB Freedom Project. I put a post up and I talked about how you need to stay on the path and you need to have a guide. You need to have a Sherpa, right? You need to have someone guiding you so you're on the path, right? So yesterday in church, our pastor was talking about this, actually staying on the path. So he used to live in Oregon, and one of the things he was talking about was he would hear stories of people going out in the wilderness and dying all the time. Not all the time, but it happened more than quite often, apparently. And he was saying the reason why is people go out in the wilderness and they go out there and they're on the path, right? There's a path out there, and they're on this path and there's signs everywhere, like stay on the path, don't go off the path, right? And what do people do? And this is the same thing in online business. What do people do? They either don't know a path because they never got a path. They don't have anyone guiding them. They're out there just wandering around trying to figure it out on their own. So they don't even have a path. That's a problem. Or they have a path, but they decide, you know what? I could figure it out on my own. I could do it better. And they go off the path. And when you go off the path, that's when you go and get lost. Or really, you're going to end up quitting or in the wilderness die, right? So that's one illustration. Another illustration was he was talking about how he went skiing once. And you have the bunny slopes, and then you have like Black Diamond or whatever, right? And he was talking about how what you want to do is stay with the instructor. You want to learn from the instructor if you've never done it before. And he was talking about how he was just having a hard time getting on the chair. And anyway, like one of his friends went up to a Black Diamond, wasn't ready, and ended up getting all busted up and hurt and everything because he didn't have anyone to show him. And he jumped the gun. He got ahead of himself, So stay on the path. That's the first thing. First of all, find a path. You need a path to follow. If you don't have a path, what are you doing? If you don't have a compass, you're going to get lost. So that's the first thing. The next thing is you want to do activities that without any doubt that are going to produce results. Now, those activities, what is going to make it inevitable that you're going to have success? What are those activities? Well, the activities that make it inevitable are connecting with people, learning what their pain is, learning what their problem is, and offering them a solution. That's one. Okay. So you need to connect with people. You need to put your opportunity in front of people. And if you do enough of this on a daily basis, it compounds. So that is an activity that's going to produce income. That is an activity. Okay. Another activity that is going to produce income is making valuable content. So like I'm doing videos right now. That is guaranteed to produce income. Why? Because I'm established no like trust. Because I am providing value. Someone will find value in what I'm doing here. Some people will not. It's all good. but you're providing value. So now you're getting your message in front of people, and you are establishing the like trust. Okay. So those are two activities that if you do those daily, and then on top of that, you want to be doing personal development, because personal development is going to work on how you think. How you think is what results you get. It creates the actions you take, the habits. So actions, habits, thoughts, actions, habits, and then results. So if you're thinking of lack, if you're thinking you can't do it, if you're thinking that your leader isn't going to get you there, like it's not the path, like then you're not going to get very good results. So personal development every single day. My mentor says an hour a day of personal development, because the majority of this is mindset. 95% is mindset. I believe it 100%. I believe Bob Proctor said 95% is mindset. Skill set is 5%. So when you start believing that you can do this, when you take that chance, when you step in faith and not fear, that's when things start happening for you. When you start taking action, doors open. When you sit and think about it, nothing happens. Okay. So those are the activities. Now, what are activities that will not produce results for you? Well, scrolling through social media all day, playing around in groups like all day. That's not going to produce results. You may think it is. Oh, I'm busy. I'm reading all the comments in the group. Nope. Oh, I'm busy. I'm reading all the motivational posts in the news feed. Nope. Oh, I'm busy. You know, I'm going to get results. Oh, I'm on YouTube watching all these trainings all day. Nope. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Oh, you know what? I got to change the font on my capture page. Nope, not income producing. Now, you can do that once you've done your income producing activities, but it's so important to do your income producing activities, which are connecting with people on a daily basis, creating valuable content like these are the keys. This is it. Like, this is what will start getting you to make money. And then you start building an email list too. I mean, that's building a list, building a database, and you provide value to the database, right? To the list. So these are the things, and it's really quite simple, but people like to complicate it to death, and they don't like to do the things that are proven. They don't like to embrace the suck. Embrace the suck. Okay. Is it fun to reach out to strangers and quite frankly get rejected? Because you're going to get rejected. It's just part of it. It's part of it. You're going to get better at it, but someone is going to tell you off. Someone's going to think they know better. It's going to happen. So you have to learn to embrace it, right? You have to learn to just let it go, like water off a duck's back. Just let it go. And I'm telling you, like, when I first started doing this, like, I was like, wow, this sucks. This sucks. And this is way back, right? This is not what I want to be doing. I don't want to be getting rejected. I want to be bothering people, all those things, right? But you have to. Every successful person has done something they didn't want to do for long periods of time. And if you don't believe me, start doing some research. Every successful person has gone through it. They have embraced the suck. It's not a message you want to hear. You want to hear it's easy. You want to hear you can just get a fancy funnel, run traffic to the fancy funnel with no relationship whatsoever, no communication skills whatsoever, and money's just going to pour in. And, it'd be great if that was the case, but I have never seen it. I've never seen that happen. The people that get to the mountaintop, they work their butt off. That's what they do. There's no secret to it. They do the activities they know produce income, and they do those daily. That's what they do. So if you want to earn more income, if you want to earn income that will matter to your family, to you, to your life, then you got to learn to embrace the suck. And you got to do your income producing activities every day without fail, no matter what comes up. I mean, I hear people make excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. And every time I hear it, it's just, I don't know. It's painful. It's painful to hear because I know that's what's keeping you stuck. I know that's why you're not getting the results you want, because you keep making those excuses. That's why. I put myself in that boat too. There are times, you know. So I hope you got value. This week, so I went for 75. I'm going to do minimum 25, but I will work to get to 75. 75 is a lot. I'm not going to lie. That's a lot. It takes a while to get through it. But when you want to get in momentum, you have to do those things. If you want to get in momentum, you have to do massive action. Once you do massive action and you get into momentum, it gets easier. Like, you don't have to do as much because you have more coming through. But you got to really break through, you know. You have to really just use a lot of energy to get off the ground. And I'll talk about that more tomorrow. If you'd like to know what private community I'm part of, if you'd like to have a guide, like a Sherpa, show you the way, like show you the path and help you stay on that path, either reach out to me. I'm a real guy. I'm more than happy to talk to you, or click that link right below and go ahead and get started. And once you do, I'm going to introduce you to the community, and I'm going to give you access to my daily live training and my private group. And we're going to work together to help you reach your goals. Okay. So with that, make it a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.